All right, Top Bill, if you watch this channel long enough, you know my admiration for one Anthony Richardson, QB at the University of Florida. Listen, he does not have the production and experience to back up everything that I said about him, but it will come this season. I expect him to have a big year and perhaps hear his name called at the top of next year's draft. He is that damn talented, that damn strong, fast, arm velocity, innate ability to throw the ball, to make the splash play and all that. But I can say that I love what I saw in the spring game for the most part, with them getting the ball out of his hands extremely fast, the rhythm and timing portion of the offense on deck here. And you can see that man just here in this little flare screen, throw that out to Trent Whittemore there and be as accurate as can be. You love when you see these type of plays and they're able to lead the player upfield. Look at that. That's how you get yards after the catch. Far too many times I see cats out here on these type of passes. They're throwing the ball. My man has to whip it around, pause, and catch the ball and twirl and pirouette and all that shit like that. And then that takes away, of course, the timing portion of that. But, hey, not on this particular one right here. Your man was on fire with the accuracy, and I shudder to think what he will be able to do with all the reps and all the experience that he's going to get this year. I noticed a lot of the contract and expand offense on the Billy Napier, working the ball on the outside, coming back, working the ball on the inside, having receivers flex and with a numbers grip, a plus split, or even coming on the inside, having more of your bowling pin type situations with the cut splits. You're doing a lot of stuff out there. I can definitely commend them on that one right here. Here's another one we see with a drag underneath. Going to have what was going to be a deep dig out here, clear out route out here. And then once again, you have Whittemore on some type of in-breaking route there. And you can see the accuracy once again in play for your man, Anthony Richardson. All right, no play action, just straight drop back and shoo. Look at the velocity on that. Right, he's going to be breaking people's fingers. He's getting it out there, no doubt about that. We can see him on the pull here. I like that. Like what I see from the mechanic, strong through the core, holding the ball tight to the vest here. Right, nice spacing, nice turnover. We can see where the hand breaks away from the ball. Wish they had better replays here, but hey, you got to work with what you got there. Nice turnover. I love his throwing motion over the top. You can see Whittemore, not that open, right? But, hey, the accuracy. With accuracy like that, man, sometimes it doesn't matter. He's open enough, and he's able to complete that bad boy to Whittemore. I wouldn't sleep on this Florida Gators offense, no doubt about that. They get that defense together. Having a cat like Anthony Richardson could be worth his weight in gold. Love the little nuances I'm seeing from Anthony Richardson here. You see him working with the vertical stretch. Going to have what amounts to a post safety here once they roll the coverage. And you can see him lead a man astray with his eyes. Straight up eye manipulation. Doing it how it's supposed to be done. Look at that. No play action. Straight sold it with his eyes. A hell of a throw. He just happened to be throwing to Justin Shorter, who is about 33 years old now. How the fuck old is Justin Shorter? How the hell is he still in college? He was old at Penn State. My man's got that pension plan out there in Florida. I can't hate him for that. He got to catch the ball. Got to be a little better with his hands, the consistency. Obviously, we know the talent is there with Justin Shorter. But look at your man AR-15 right here manipulating the single high safety there. And look, just a flick of the wrist. He ain't stepping into anything. It's really just an all-arm throw there. And look how far that man has that thing travel. Look right there. It was a really good throw. Shorter should have actually had this. All right, check this one out right here. Once again, we can see them. Front facing plastic flake. Zip. Ooh, look at that. Once again, I got to see that velocity right there. He's putting it on my man Weston here. Look. Yaka. Ooh. Come on now. Got to tackle. Florida, we already know about Florida's tackling issues before. Got to get that under control there. But, hey, one man's loss is another man's treasure because this is team-on-team crime here. Teammate-on-teammate crime. And he gets that bad boy in there. Good. Look at it from this side here. Front-facing play action fake. He already knows where he wants to go with the ball. Look at that. Arm over talent. Throwing it from the top, over the top delivery, really stepping into it. Look at that point and shoot foot here. Got that base foot anchored in. step towards the target, over the top. Ooh, nasty. Absolutely nasty. If they get that rhythm and timing portion offense and he can be shooting in the 66 to 70% range, you know how scary that could be? But guess what, man? Now that I have you here, I'm not really here to really even talking about this man on the field. I want to talk about this man off the field on some straight ironic shit. I came here, was going to do something on Anthony Richardson for my QB series, previewing the QBs this year. And I was thinking to myself, like, I am not going to call this man AR-15 anymore. I'm just going to call him by his natural given name. Due to the climate in this world right here, your boy's extremely sensitive on issues like that. I was like, I'm not going to call this man AR-15. So I looked right straight up. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I looked to Google and get a picture for the thumbnail, of course, and I see under his name, this man said this, or this is what is being said by his people. Okay, I completely understand if you don't want politics in your sports. I normally abide by that, except when it comes to my man Lamar Jackson. I'm going to defend him at all costs. But if you don't like politics in your sports, go ahead. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds right now to go ahead and hit that X button and move on to the next channel. Now, this one right here I know is going to make people upset, especially when we're talking about a Southern fan base. I could not absolutely believe it when I Googled to get a picture of this guy, and he did exactly what I was going to do, or he's doing what I'm going to do. Listen, University of Florida QB Anthony Richardson plans to gracefully distance himself from the AR-15 moniker that is now inexorably tied to the epidemic of mass shootings, according to Mike Bianchi of the Orlando Sentinel. With many college football fans knowing Richardson simply as AR-15, the nickname itself becomes a constant reminder of the bloody carnage. Richardson's NIL marketing representative, Derek Jackson, said, "We are in discussions right now about what to do. Anthony does not want his name to be associated with gun violence in any way." Jackson admits that he and Richardson have received many negative emails about the nickname, which actually was born innocently and unintentionally as his nickname, as his initials are AR and he wears number 15. But AR-15 has grown into a lucrative brand in today's NIL world. Richardson's AR-15 apparel brand does have the image of a rifle scope displayed on the sleeves of the jerseys and sweatshirts. Jackson said, "We are thinking about changing the clothing brand. We don't want Anthony's name associated with assault rifles. In fact, Anthony has been very active in trying to get guns off the streets in Gainesville." Now that's hard. That, my friend, is being a martyr for the cause, if you ask me, because you're in the damn South, in the deep South, in a state with damn goofy ass Ron DeSantis, who I know will probably send some type of injunction to have this man keep his own nickname or some shit like that, because that's what they abide by, you know, Second Amendment rights and all this. And to me, it goes beyond that, right? So this man's able to see that, and that's exactly what I was thinking with that AR-15 nickname. And I'm not going to lie, that's one of the hardest nicknames I think I've ever heard, right? Just as a natural nickname. AR-15, of course, with his initials and with his jersey number, absolutely perfect. It rolls off the tongue perfectly. I know you can do a lot of shit with it. Just a few characters for a nickname usually leads to that. Y'all know I'm all about marketing and everything. All these nicknames I've given these players on the channel, even having my own clothing brand with the nickname that I've given a lot of these players and everything. I always do my own thing. I don't even like to say other people's nicknames that they have if I don't give them the nickname. But AR-15 was just perfect. But, hey, it goes beyond that, right? If you're a man, if you're a human being and you can see the type of carnage that these type of guns who should not be in the hands of just normal human beings, right? If you're not in war or something like that, there's no need for an assault rifle, right? There's no need for people to have them. That's just my opinion there. If you don't have that same opinion, I don't give a shit. I care about my own opinion and not yours. So AR-15, I'm going to eradicate that from my vocabulary, and I commend this guy for doing the same thing, man. Anthony Richardson definitely has his head on straight there as far as that goes. I don't know how people going to sit there and talk about a couple of his off-field transgressions or whatever. Like, that's what people do. But to me, this supersedes that. This is definitely going outside of yourself and thinking about other individuals, because I know with that nickname, with what he's going to do this season, he stands to make a lot of money from his apparel and clothing deal. So, hey, what can you say, man? So I know a lot of people there aren't going to like it. We here, though, in the DMV, baby, in the Baltimore, Washington area. We love it. So big salute to Anthony Richardson. Much love to you for going where not many people will go and getting the backlash that I know you will get. And it's funny, it says that you were getting backlash from people for having the nickname, and now you will undoubtedly get backlash from a lot of people for not wanting that nickname. They're going to use words like woke, the left, liberal, all this bullshit that they've been reciting since like 2015. Same old Playbook 101 bullshit. Get some new words to talk about, man. That shit's annoying. All right. But listen, it's your boy Murph, a.k.a. Mid-Atlantic Murph, a.k.a. Mr. DMV. Salute.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.